the problem in America that is this issue of the opioid epidemic and meth. We're on it. Politicians are out there. They're talking about it. There's legislation being passed. And Court Nichols is with the Recovery Center, Taylor Recovery Center in Houston. Court, are we winning this battle?
Sorry to say that we're not.
Yeah.
We're not winning this battle at all.
And it's not everybody. It's the one thing we're all talking about. Even during the presidential race, it was talked about a lot, but it is out of control, it seems.
Yeah, it's out of control, and it's been out of control for a long time, and it's only getting worse.
The thing I don't understand, I'll just do a quick comparison. I'm a smoker, and I know there are certain risks that I have as a smoker. But you see these people who are on meth and heroin and the things that they do and the way that they look over a short amount of time, how their whole body. I just cannot believe people who, if you're an addict, I get it. But people who are not drug addicts will try these drugs and get hooked on them.
Is that how, Court? Is that how it works? Do they try them to try the high?
Quick story. So when you're growing up and you're in high school, you're going to keg parties like everybody does.
Yeah. And
then it goes from beer, and sometimes someone tries a little bit of pot, and then someone tries something a little bit stronger. What happens is one out of 9 people will usually become an addict. Those are the numbers we have. So yeah, it starts out innocent. You start out just wanting to snort a line of coke because everybody else is doing it, and everybody else seems to get off of it. But you've got this other guy who can't seem to stop, and he starts losing everything in life.
Yeah.
That's normally how it works.
And is that person going to become an addict in one way, whether it's gambling or alcohol or something? Is probably be more apt, and more the percentage would show more apt to become an addict of some sort.
Normally. So there are studies out there. We don't know exactly if people are born addicts. Some people, we definitely think we're predisposed to much. So we know that, if I have addiction running in my family, that there's a 40% greater chance of me being an alcoholic or an addict. But what I do know is that in the recovery center, we have 70 beds, and every one of them are normally full. We're at capacity, and we're only one treatment center in Houston, Texas.
Yeah.
And they're all full with people suffering with addictions.
And then, of course, there is the problem we're all really focusing on right now, and that is pain, injury, prescription medication leading to, I can't get my prescription anymore. The pain is bad. I got to get it now. That's another big part of this, and probably bigger than any other part right now.
That's I don't know if it's bigger than any one, but I tell you that right there is that is a common problem.
Yeah.
I know people that you would not even think would have any chance to become an addict at all, and they get in a car accident, and they need painkillers. Again, normally it's 1 out of 9 people that'll cross that line, but you get in a car accident or you get something happens, and now you're hooked, and then you need heroin, or you need you're gonna end up needing heroin because you can't do any more doctor shopping.
Yeah, it's crazy, and it is and now, of course, one of the other elements of this whole thing that's very scary is you got these mom and pop drug dealer shops that are making this stuff, and they're putting crazy ingredients in that are killing ingredients. We have stories where a bad batch comes into town and just wipes out people.
Absolutely. So what's happening is, with the opioids anyway, is they're cutting heroin with fentanyl.
Yeah.
They're cutting on the street these oxycodones with fentanyl. And fentanyl is and they're cutting it because it's cheaper. But a fentanyl can be extremely fatal. It's 50 times more potent than heroin. And so if you're not used to it, or you don't know, and the drug dealers aren't telling these people that they're cutting it.
Right.
And a lot of times the drug dealers themselves don't even know. They're getting it from someone else who's getting it, who's cutting it with fentanyl. And this is what's killing people and at a rate that is alarming.
They're saying, hey, you're going to get the biggest high you've ever had. And sure enough, you do. It's terminal, unfortunately. Court Nichols with Taylor Recovery Center in Houston. Thanks for taking the time this morning.
Thank you guys for what you do.
Thanks.